survival. Basically what we do is we take groups out to various locations throughout the UK and overseas. We teach bushcraft and survival skills. For me, those two things are very, very different. We teach survival skills to enable us to move on and therefore start to teach bushcraft skills. For me, survival skills, it's about getting yourself out of a situation which you've not necessarily chosen. Producing a shower of sparks coming off at 3,000 degrees. Okay, this is the piece of cotton. So we teach the instructors all of these techniques, the modern tricks. We then start to go back in time. We start to look at what we was using before the match was invented. Pieces of flint, pieces of
well, hey, probably shouldn't do that really, get accused of being product placement or something, but we're back again. We're in the woods in Oxfordshire and it's a glorious day. I can't believe it. It's March and it's fantastic. So here we go. What have we got going on this weekend then? It's all hands on deck this weekend. We've got a weekend course going on with 15 customers, and myself and Andy and Martin are doing that weekend. It's Andy's assessment weekend this weekend for to get his instructor's shirt. So he's been going at that for a couple of years now, and this is the final bit for him. So fingers crossed for him. He's very, very nervous, but that's to be expected. But he's done everything. We know he can teach everything. We know that he can do the job. He just now has to pull everything together, all the logistics of coordinating the customers, but also above that coordinating all of the other apprentices as well. So we've got 3 apprentice instructors with us on the weekend as well. One of them that's been with us for some time, and then 2 of them that have recently started with us. So we got that course going on, and then on Saturday as well at the same time we've got a day course going on, and again I think there's 16 people on that one, and Dan and Ruth are running that one, again supported by a couple of apprentices, and Kev's coming in as well. He's putting the finishing touches to our Dutch oven cookery book, so whilst we're all slaving away, he's going to be slaving away by a hot fire and hopefully get us some good scran going. So I'm very excited about this weekend. The season is really starting to pick up again now, you know, after all of the shows that we do during the winter time. This is what it's all about. This is it, you know, we're in the woods, it's beautiful, you can't ask much better than that. So fingers crossed, let's get on with a cracking weekend, and I'll fill you in on a few bits as we go through the course. Okay, so we come to wonderfully peaceful Windsor Park, where there's hovercraft going on in the background, there's aeroplanes flying over, proper wilderness, but we're here at another show. I'm sorry about the video for the courses. I took loads of video whilst we was doing them, and then for some reason I couldn't upload them to the computer, so they're gone. I'm going to write those off rather than wasting the time. But we had a great course, weekend course and day course. Now we're at Windsor Outdoor Leisure Show, and again trying to drum up some more business. So we got Lynn Quercus with us. She's here handing out her leaflets for us through the weekend, which is always nice. And then my job here this weekend is doing a load of demonstrations, and then we're selling kits. So the demos, I'll show you what we're up to. I should be doing spoon carving through the weekend, so we've got some examples of spoons, and then I should be whittling away through the weekend. Some different examples of basketry. I'm doing friction firelighting as well, and then some natural cordage. So we've got some cordage made out of lime bark, and some other different examples, and a few pieces of flint. We've got our Guess the Scat competition. So what have we got down here? We've got some bat, and we've got some squirrel, we've got some rat, we've got some mouse, and we've got some red deer. And then moving further along, we've got some roe deer, we've got some muntjac deer, we've got some rabbit, and then we've got some fox, and then just to finish off we've got some cat poo as well. So Guess the Scat competition. And then whilst I'm up to all that, Joe will be in the tent. You're probably familiar with this one by now, if you've been following the blogs. But then we've got our range of equipment that we're selling as well. So it's going to be a busy weekend. And then when we finish here, it's then back out to the woods again next weekend for the remote emergency care first aid course. Here we go. Well, it's Friday night. To be honest with you, that's got to be one of the most appalling shows I've ever done. No, I mean, to be fair, the show is absolutely great. There was just nobody here to talk to, that was all. But it's weird, even after that, I am absolutely exhausted, you know. We did a couple of fire-bow sessions, and but there's hardly anybody here. But we woke up this morning to the beautiful sound of the dawn chorus of Heathrow Airport. But hey ho, that's the way it goes. So now, it's just a case of I ache absolutely everywhere. It's a cold night last night, so got the wood burning stove on tonight, and it's toasty warm in here, absolutely toasty warm. So got to get a good night's sleep, and then tomorrow and Saturday, and then Sunday. Saturday we've got Kev coming down to give us a hand as well, so there'll be 3 of us on the stall, and it should be a busier day. Sunday normally with shows is the busiest day, so we got Ruth and Kev coming down on the Sunday, and we'll all be whittling away and firelighting like crazy, and so fingers crossed, let's have a better couple of days, Saturday or Sunday.